Alrighty, and welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody out there. Guys, Bitcoin had another crazy wick to the upside on a 5-minute candle that I want to share with you guys. We do have some super bullish stories with some extreme fear from some out there in these markets. Who is right? I'll be honest with you guys, every single day that goes by, give me a sparkling water here. Every single day that goes by, guys, is a new emotion when a parabolic rally is coming. If you look at the amount of green weekly candles that we've had, the size of them, the lack of bouncing, really, I mean, we have not created a lot of new levels here over the last couple weeks to kind of test off of. Besides our previous all-time high, it's not a new level, it's an old level. There's a lot of crazy things going on. So in one hand, we have some of the most bullish narratives we've ever had for crypto in the history of the thing. And on another hand, everybody's making so much money that they can't believe it. And people in comment sections across YouTube are like talking about when to sell, and this is so much pressure right now. It's very interesting time, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, but let's go ahead and hop in. First, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to go through some of the current price movers today, what's happening in the market. I'm going to go through some of the news stories, the most outstanding news stories today. We're going to talk a little bit about Binance executives being detained in another country. What's going on there? Coinbase is again accusing the SEC of breaking the law. We also have more comments from Donald Trump. I'm actually going to share with you a clip of Donald Trump on CNBC yesterday. The language he's using here is literally going to melt your brain. It's crazy. And then you also have a rap legend quoting Michael Saylor on Instagram. And we got to talk about that. We'll look at some of these meme coins we've been talking about. We'll look at some of these stacks tokens that we've been very bullish on and what's going on with all those prices. But first, let's look at what's hot, what's not, where we're at, how we're feeling. And it's good to see everybody in the chat. Welcome to the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip. We got Brandon in the chat. Shout out to West Texas Crypto, Mitch, Claudier, Mercy Received, John316, BSS. Shout out to Emmy and Chris Gomez. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Let's go ahead. Let's get in there. Let's see what's happening. So, all right. We got the Fear and Greed Index today at 92, guys. The Fear and Greed Index is back into the 90s. It is at 92 right now. So, yes. Markets feel a little bit greedy. I'm going to refresh these prices, actually. Let's make sure we get those accurate here this morning. So 71.7. Actually, it looks like Bitcoin's having a little move right now. We'll pull up the Bitcoin prices here in a second. In the chart, I mean. You've got Ethereum that just dipped back down below 4,000. You got Binance coin that's had an absolutely tremendous week, which is very interesting. Again, got some news for you guys on Binance executives today. Got some news for you. From a lot of different angles here, but looking at the biggest gainers from the last 24 hours, we are looking at Toncoin right now up 21.62%. Injective is making new all-time highs today, up 18% of the week, up 24% on the day. Very interesting. Only at a $4.5 billion market cap. This is higher than Crypto.com's Crowcoin, one coin we talk a lot about on this channel. And XRP is finally one of the top moving coins, guys. I know a lot of loyal XRP holders have been waiting for a pump on XRP, and we finally got it, which was great to see for the XRP holders out there. Shout out to any of you guys holding XRP. The patience for these XRP holders is probably the most legendary in the biz. We'll see if it kind of stays up here. It shot all the way up to 73 cents, back down to 69 cents today. Hopefully this thing can get a run. I got a cousin who's got a lot of XRP. Shout out to you, brother. I hope you're making some buku bucks today. Let's look at what's going on here. What are the biggest gainers? Other than that, we see synthetics. What do we got? Celestia, Avalanche, Sats still hanging in there, still up. I sold all my Sats, guys, not too long ago, about a month and a half ago, and then I found some 3 to 10x gains, honestly, guys, a variety of different gains. And honestly, no regrets there, because I probably sold this thing somewhere up in here. And this chart isn't even, that's not even the full chart. This thing was way down. I got like a 50x on this token. Man, I should find a good chart for you guys on that, because that chart's terrible. Anyway, I basically sold the top on that thing. There could be more upside to it, but I am not shy on taking profits into other altcoins. That's the point of me showing this to you guys, because You know, a lot of people are wondering every day. We were talking about it a lot yesterday. Are we taking profits on altcoins? You know, yeah, I'm taking profits on altcoins into other altcoins that are a little safer, or I have a little bit more of a belief in. In fact, you know, I put them into, honestly, more risky plays than Sats. Sats was already risky, so I kind of moved from one risk asset to another. But it's because I have a hypothesis that Stacks is going to be a big mover in this bull market because people are building DeFi on top of Bitcoin. Big movers of the last week, Floki, Near. You know, we had a lot. Remember how everybody was freaking out about meme coins lately? What happened to all the meme coins, guys? Well, what do you know? What do you know? Biggest losers over the last 7 days. Now, let me be fair, guys. These are all way up. In fact, I am more and more every single day thinking about doing a Shiba Inu video just to kind of see how many people hop in. But these things, after going up, you know, people FOMOing towards the top. A lot of the Twitter influencers keep shilling memes, Shiba, bonk. And if you buy in when those frenzies are happening, then you get hit with a negative 20% retracement. And there's no need to be getting hit with a negative 20% retracement when you've got so many big movers. Now, to be fair, right now, Bitcoin is kind of at an impasse, right? We broke to the all-time highs. We are at price discovery mode right now. And we are trying to decide if we keep going up from here or not. And so in the meantime, so are the altcoins. The altcoins are scared right now. So not a lot of crazy altcoins right now. No surprise that these meme tokens are, you know, slightly retraced here today compared to some of the recent pumps they've had. It's a slight retracement, to be honest with you guys. But we're still going to keep our eye on it. Okay, so let's go over to the Bitcoin chart and share with you guys what's going on there because I want to take a peek at that. See where we're at right now. Let's pull that chart up. Give me one sec, folks. If you guys are just joining us, by the way, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for crypto content. We are doing 5 videos for you guys every day. That's 2 shorts, 2 long form videos, and then a live stream on the weekdays. Those are not live streams on the weekends, but we might start doing that too. I'd be curious if you guys want to see that. So let's look at some of this price action that happened here for BTC today. What's going on? Let me actually fix my light here. Look at this. I got a whole little light switch. Boom. Changes the whole tone of the thing, don't it? Yeah. All right, that's much better. Much better. I was like yellow before. Okay, so Bitcoin right now, 71,900. Again, we were just having a slight move down to the bottom of the range that we've been kind of caught in here since we really broke into the $70,000 price range. What I want to share with you guys is this. Did you guys see that Bitcoin did shoot up to $73,000 at one point today? That happened. We hit another all-time high again this morning, day after day after day, guys. That's where we're at in this crypto market. And the Bitcoin halving isn't even here yet. And I keep hearing everybody say that exact same thing. And the Bitcoin halving isn't even here yet. And the Bitcoin halving isn't even here yet. Don't forget, guys, the Bitcoin halving is just not here yet. And so we're going to keep going up. Is it dangerous to say? I say it all the time too. I don't know if it's dangerous to say anymore. To be honest with you guys, this thing is so pumped up. Look, my theory is this. Large institutions, which we've been waiting to get in this market for a very long time, they're finally here. They're buying it. I don't see them showing signs of stopping. Personally, I just don't know why all of a sudden they'd stop buying. It doesn't really make sense to me. I believe that the largest institutions in the world that are now buying crypto are FOMOing into it. I've got some proof for you as well. I'm going to come back to it. We'll come back to this Bitcoin price chart right now. Markets have been open for about an hour, and so we are getting a lot of volatility. Again, Bitcoin hit 73K today, and in a 5-minute candle, pretty much, came down 2%. Liquidations. That's kind of what's going on. We're getting an increased amount of volatility here. But, you know, why can we still be bullish? Well, the Bitcoin halving's not here yet, and we have institutions buying. And we've got other crazy stories like this, guys. Okay, so let's check out this real quick. Well, let me start with this actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn down this music real quick, and I want to share this with you guys because I think it's very important for you guys to hear this language. This is very interesting language from the Don here. Okay,
well,
so
let's take it his own life. You know. Well, let's take it his own life. You know, I do little things sometimes for fun and, you know, make money with it, but I have fun with it too.
You mean you bought
NFTs.
Bitcoin?
No. But I sometimes will let people pay through Bitcoin, or will let people get involved in a new. If you think of it, it's an additional form of currency. And I used to say, I want one currency. I want the dollar. I don't want people leaving the dollar. And I feel that way. But I will tell you, it has taken on a life. I did a thing that people smile at, but it was wild. We did 1,000 sneakers, so limited edition sneaker run. The last one, and you could go through, our crazy new currencies, because that's what I call them. They're crazy, whether it's Bitcoin or others. And so many people were buying these things. And ultimately, the last pair of sneakers sold for approximately, I hear, $450,000.
Okay, so Donald Trump is selling crypto things, $450,000 sneakers. He's clearly been flipping NFTs like crazy. When asked if he bought the thing, which was so funny.
Take it its own life. I do little things sometimes for fun and, make money with it, but I have fun with it too.
You mean
NFTs.
You bought Bitcoin?
No.
That is not a very strong no. In fact, that's he probably owns some Bitcoin, guys. He probably owns some Bitcoin because he's just too interested in money to not. Okay, guys, let's be real here. The richest people on earth are interested in Bitcoin and crypto now. Now, he said something in this that's very interesting to me. And he said that it's a currency that people want to use. Let's listen to a different take from Michael Saylor about Bitcoin as a currency. And I'm going to talk more about that because it's something that I get a lot of people saying to me when I have a small debate with them, let's say at a family dinner, right? Or if I'm hanging out with a friend I haven't seen in a long time and try to, sell them on Bitcoin, to explain Bitcoin to them. I run into that a lot. Well, what are you going to buy, a cup of coffee with it? Well, let's listen to this clip. By the way, before I play this clip, just note, this clip was posted on rap legend Drake's social media Instagram account with 146 million Instagram followers. He posts this clip of Michael Saylor talking about Bitcoin. Let's hear it.
Does it ever have to be a currency, or do you think it ever becomes a quote-unquote currency?
It doesn't have to be a currency. Nobody's trying to buy a cup of coffee with a fraction of their building on Fifth Avenue, right?
Does it ever have...
Okay, so a lot of people are like, what is he talking about? Comparing Bitcoin to a building on Fifth Avenue. Well, guys, we've been talking a lot about people building DeFi on top of Bitcoin. That's what you need to understand. Michael Saylor, I believe this is my interpretation of his analogy. Nobody's trying to sell a portion of a building on Fifth Avenue, right? So when you buy Bitcoin, you're basically buying, it's kind of like buying Ethereum, right? So what is Ethereum? It's the gas, it's the foundation that all the DeFi is built on top of. And then you had Solana came out and all the DeFi is built on top of Solana. Well, you have Bitcoin and people are building DeFi on top of Bitcoin now. Also, it's just digital gold, right? So he really thinks of it as more of a digital gold. He looks at it as buying a piece of real estate, which honestly is a great analogy because now people are building DeFi on top of that real estate, if you can catch my drift. And it's a very interesting take, but he doesn't say that it's not a currency. He said that it doesn't have to be. Donald Trump likes to call it a currency. That's the ex-president of the United States, maybe our future president. We'll see. You've got Michael Saylor saying it doesn't have to be a currency, leaving it on the table that it could be, comparing it to buying a piece of real estate in Manhattan Island. This is a very bullish set of ideas, guys. And when you look at other things that are going on right now, I bet you I could find it on Bitcoin Magazine's site here. They came out recently and we saw that Fidelity, no, it wasn't Fidelity. We saw that one of the major ETF providers is actually, and yes, he bought more Bitcoin, by the way. We saw one of the major, oh yeah, there you go. Van Eck is removing its fees on spot Bitcoin ETF until March 31st of 2025. So is this bull market really going to go into 2025? A lot of people are wondering what the heck's going on here. There are still court cases going on. Coinbase is still accusing the US SEC of breaking law, rejecting crypto rulemaking. People are very interested in crypto. Don't believe me? Well, people are still doing some crazy things to try to get their hands on crypto, it seems. Here you go. In Nigeria, it is reportedly being announced that Binance executives were detained after getting invited to discuss crypto issues with the Nigerian authorities, I believe, or the Nigerian officials. So they've officially detained some Binance executives. Are they going to be held at ransom? Are they going to remain alive? I don't know what the story is here. I don't want to make Nigerians out to be the bad guy here. I don't know. I mean, maybe they did something. Maybe the Binance executives did something wrong. Maybe they didn't. Who knows? But maybe, just maybe, they are trying to get the money from these Binance executives. It's not the first time we've seen Binance executives kind of get held. Why? Why would that happen? Because people are after the big boys. People want their hands on some more Bitcoin, and people are willing to do anything to get it. It's messed up. It's a messed up world. Unfortunately, it's happening here. This is happening here with this story as well. I don't know how long my screen wasn't getting shared. If you guys want to let me know in the comments, I'd be curious to see. Anyway, so these are some of the big stories that are going on today. Coinbase continuing to battle the SEC, which is great to see. Honestly, the SEC is very wrong here. I'm curious. I don't know. I mean, I feel like the SEC should approve the spot Ethereum ETF, but they do want to call Ethereum a security. So maybe they don't, or maybe Coinbase forces their hand in the court of law, just kind of like what happened with the ETF. Honestly, that's kind of why the Bitcoin ETF was launched, because they were pressed in court and a judge ruled against them. And that's the reason they launched that ETF begrudgingly. It seems like they did it begrudgingly. Now, WELSH today, a little bit down. Any of these other Stacks tokens, there's some that are always, on the day, there's always some that are up. Dogecoin on Stacks, one of the biggest movers today. Baby WELSH coin getting a little bit of a move today. But some of these are quite down as well. So, be aware of that, guys. There's so much volatility in these, and some people call this trash. In a way, guys, this is all trash. It really is. These are meme coins, but that doesn't mean that trash doesn't get pumped. Just look at Solana, guys. I have a hypothesis, and that is that Stacks tokens are going to get pumped when Stacks, the coin, breaks its previous all-time highs. And, guys, it wicked to those highs recently as Bitcoin is making a decision of what it's going to do. It is not going parabolic. I mean, okay, maybe it is. Let's look at the weekly candles here for Bitcoin, because, it's hard to say. I'm going to put out a poll here in a second because I want to know right now what your thoughts are. I'm curious what the temperature in the room is. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put out a poll, and this is going to be a shorter stream today, guys. I got a jet soon, but I'm still hanging out with you. So, is Bitcoin parabolic right now? I want to know your answer to that question in the comments, guys, and on this poll that I just put out. Do you think that Bitcoin is parabolic? Here's the scoop, guys. So if you look at where Bitcoin's at, and that's so funny, I just said here the scoop. Shout out to Mama Crypto Kip, my mom. She says that all the time, and I'm here's the scoop. That is what my mom says. So here we go. You've got Bitcoin that literally on the 5th of February was at $42,000, and it's currently at $71,000. That's almost a 2x. In fact, on January 22nd, this thing was all the way down at about 38K. Matt, do you know what this was, this wick? This was when Jim Cramer called the bottom, by the way. This is the Jim Cramer bottom, and then we rallied 88%. I want to know, do you guys think this is parabolic? Because these are certainly large weekly green candles, and we just had the highest ever weekly candle close for Bitcoin in its history. Go ahead and throw some questions at me in the chat, because we are basically there at this Q&A portion of this live stream. Let me go ahead and get some beats going for you guys. All right, we got some beats. But we have a now second weekly candle that is above the highs. In fact, the body of the candle isn't even below this previous all-time high, which is incredible. Can we sustain this? Well, we've got 5 days, 10 hours left to see exactly how it plays out, but I think there's a world where we can. At the end of the day, again, coins like VeChain, coins like Crow, so many other tokens out there, even Solana, even though it's up, it has not hit its previous all-time high yet. A lot of people are wondering, is it over? Is this going to end? Stacks has not broken through to its previous all-time high, and that narrative hasn't even played out. I think that the Bitcoin DeFi narrative is going to be huge. Why do I think that? Because the largest plays right now when it comes to ICOs are Bitcoin layer 2 solutions. I think there's going to be a lot of competition in that space. You just now finally have influencers like Ben Armstrong starting to talk about it, and we still have so many other influencers that need to capitulate on stacks. And the Bitcoin halving's not here yet. Bitcoin just hit its previous all-time highs, and people are starting to wonder, is it over? I put out a video the other day, and I said, time to sell or sell it all as a, is this what people are doing? And it got so many views. And I think it got so many views because people are scared right now, and people are wondering, should I sell it all? I see it in the comment sections on YouTube videos, not our YouTube videos, but on other YouTube videos. If you watch Benjamin Cowan right now, I was just saying the other day how bullish he was. He came out and he put out a video yesterday that was rather bearish in tone, because basically his idea is that Bitcoin is going up so high, so fast, so early that the risk metrics on Bitcoin are too risky right now for any sense of comfortability. He's arguing that maybe we could slip down at any moment. He's saying that only 5% of the time in Bitcoin's history have we been at these risk levels. And it's an interesting concept. If you guys should really watch Benjamin Cowan's recent video on risk, just to kind of give you a little bit of the fear. Because you want to have a little bit of the fear. You don't want to have too much of the fear. You want to have a little bit of the fear. I want to be very transparent with you guys and saying I have not taken any profit into cash. Is that risky? Of course. It's good to take profit if you can, guys. If you made enough and you feel comfortable, for sure. But I have a belief, and the Bitcoin halving causes a bull market. Altcoins are going to go to their previous all-time highs in my mind. Not all of them, but ones like VeChain or Crow, I would think would. Crypto.com and VeChain both, ironically, are two things, two logos, two marketing campaigns that you're going to see if you watch a UFC fight. I watched my first set of UFC fights and watched with some of my Black Sea was with me, and one of my other best friends. Shout out to you, my brother, if you're watching today. I hope you are watching, brother. We're trying to get one of our best buddies into crypto. And I'd love to. I mean, in my mind, hey, if you can throw a little bit of money down on a UFC fight, you could throw a little bit of money in crypto. That makes enough sense to me. Especially when you got two best buddies that are, I mean, I'm not going to call us experts. We're not. We're guys that have been in the market since 2016. We've done really well. And we tell folks that we love about crypto. So hopefully we get him into the markets as well. I think he is. He's a sharp guy. He's just got to turn the corner on crypto. But Crowcoin, VeChain, I think these things still got to hit all-time highs. I just don't think we're there yet. I just think we've still got a lot of bull market left, personally. But that doesn't mean we can't get the cool-off. The cool-off that everybody's dreading. Wow, we got 2 super chats. Shout out to Wilder Jackson. Shout out to Michael Oates. You guys want to check out Earn again? I'll check out Earn for you guys. I know, we got the Earn fam here. Good to see the Earn community. I'll give you guys credit. Your coin has been doing pretty darn well. Last time I checked. Let's see. Let's test it out. Let's see. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Let's see what we got here. Earn. Yeah, see, now I don't even remember which one it is. That's it. I got it. I remember. 24% on the day. Pretty decent. Altcoins, some altcoins are moving as Bitcoin is stalling out. See what we got here. So they don't have a lot of data on CoinMarketCap yet, unfortunately, but looks like it's doing well. Let's go over to CoinGecko. Check it out over here. Whoa. Yeah, so I mean, let's see here. Came out in October. You guys were in my chat for a while. You guys were over here, and then you got a huge pump. You guys went up. You guys get a 10x move. Would you look at that? That's pretty good. Came right back down, though. Be careful. A lot of the people that are early, sometimes the founders, dump their bags. You never know. I don't know what would cause such a big move up and then a dump, besides a big position holder dumping some tokens. But you know what? That happens with a lot of projects. That happens with memes all the time. So you got to know what you're getting into when you're getting into altcoins. A lot of risk. They did launch a product, and so kudos to you guys for launching a product. But, you know, That's a lot of volatility right there. March 2nd. Wonder what was so special about these days here. If there was some news, let us know. Okay. Looking at some of these other tokens, you know, a lot of risky plays out there. Maybe, you know, earns are very risky play. Let's see what else we got. And anything that's a low cap altcoin's a risky play. You know, I'm not saying the team's not good. I'm not saying the project's not good. None of that. Just any low cap altcoin, it's always a risky play. It's just how it is, guys. It's just how it is. Frodo, Sailor, Keanu, Pepe, you know, down 54% in 24 hours, up 16x in the last 24. No, a lot of joke coins. Nothing's really going crazy right now. Everybody's just waiting on Bitcoin. Let's look at what's going on in the comments section. $1K fair launch. Very nice. Miles Logan asks, Kip, do you see alts double in the next weeks, months? Yeah, I do. But not if Bitcoin falls off a cliff, my brother. At the end of the day, we do have to focus on our big dog, Bitcoin, the BTC, my friend. Because if Bitcoin ain't having it, then your altcoins ain't going to have it either. It's just how she goes. It's just how she goes. Let me get in here to the 15-minute candles. Let me auto-fit that data to that screen right there. There really is a strong chance, guys, that we get some more liquidations. You know, as we're into price discovery mode, as we like to call it, Bitcoin's above its previous all-time highs. The moon is the ceiling, right? Well, unfortunately, people think that and liquidations occur. I saw Brandyline in the chat saying, you know, longs got liquidated. Careful. Just because Bitcoin's in price discovery mode doesn't mean you can just open up a long and print dollar bills. It's not that easy, guys. It's just not that easy. By the way, welcome to the Crypto Report. If you guys are new and joining us, I am Crypto Kip. I got a partner on this channel, Black Sea. We're doing 5 videos for you guys every single day. We're doing live streams every Monday through Friday for you guys. And we do have some merch for you. We got some memberships if you want to become a member on this channel, like Miles Logan, like 360 Odyssey, like John 316, like Sushi Satoshi, like Brandon, the trash trader in the chat. You can do so by joining in the link in the description down below. You get access to our private Discord as well. We also have a sign-up link for you guys for Femex. You get $4,100 when you deposit a certain amount of cash into Femex and then start trading, guys. Be careful if you're doing leverage trading. Obviously, this was greedy longs getting liquidated. So just be careful. Don't be a greedy long. Just be conservative. All right? So we got 60 viewers, 28 likes, guys. Go ahead and crush that button. Thanks for the love, Wilder Jackson. I appreciate it. Robert Watson says, Crow will be life-changing in 2025. It might be life-changing in 2024, and 2025 might not be as exciting as people say. And if it is, well then, boy, I just can't even fathom that. You know, I saw George putting his hands on either side of his head yesterday. He was like, Bitcoin's going to be at $150,000 in 40 days. Let's talk about that, actually. And he can't even believe it. I mean, and he's a permabull, guys. George, Cryptos R Us, he's a permabull. I'm kind of a permabull, kind of. Though I'm not afraid to sell it all and take profits when the timing's right. I just don't think the timing's right yet. But here's a stat that I saw so many people talking about on the internet yesterday. On the internet. Once Bitcoin breaks its previous all-time highs, and it is above all the wicks, all the bodied candles, once Bitcoin breaks its previous all-time highs, in 18 to 80 days, Bitcoin's price is going to double. Historically, every single time that Bitcoin has broken its previous all-time highs, in 18 to 80 days, Bitcoin's price doubles. And so, is this time different in the way that, you know, that's not gonna happen? In 84 days, Bitcoin's not gonna double? You know, people say we're ahead of schedule. Are we due for a sell-off? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I put out a poll, though. I'm curious what your take is. Is Bitcoin parabolic right now? 60% of you guys said yes, and 40% of you guys said no. And honestly, you look at the chart, you kind of have to say yes in my mind. But you look at the day-to-day price action and you want to say no. Because right now, Bitcoin's in price discovery mode, right? Well, it doesn't feel like it. We should be at 75 when we woke up this morning. We should be at 80. Then I get it. But we just need to stay calm. You know, we could speculate all we want, or we could just basically stick to the script, right? And what's the script? The script is the idea that Bitcoin goes up after the halving, and the halving's not here yet. And that's what everybody's talking about. And it's dangerous that everybody's talking about it. Maybe that's our buy the rumor, sell the news event, because everybody's talking about the halving more so than ever before. Anybody that wants to start a YouTube channel about crypto could just start a YouTube channel and say Bitcoin's going to pump around the halving, and I get it. And then so if everybody believes it is going to happen, there's the mental games. Benjamin Cowan has an interesting take where he says keep the mental games out of the equation, but I think the mental games are very important personally. Personally, I think that the mental games are the most important games, guys. All right, with the urn, people. Let's cool it with the urn, people. Look, cool it with the urn, okay? People know about it. You know, you can hop in here every once in a while. You can chat. I can't give a full I haven't bought urn. You don't want me to come out and say those things. I haven't bought urn. I am not, you know, I don't have any interest in buying urn. I mean, I don't personally. I've just got stronger narratives. Why urn over Bitcoin DeFi? You know, why? So cool with the urn, chilling. Look, I love you, and I'm not saying it's not bad, but I'm just saying it's not blowing my mind personally. I'm happy to show it. I'm happy to talk about it, but we got to take it easy with the shilling. I'm looking out for my people. Smash the like button if you're okay with me looking out for my people, okay? 63 viewers, 30 likes. Go ahead and get those likes up for us, guys. I got my golf tee in my hand. I don't even know where this came from. I got a golf tee. I want to go golfing. I'm a big golfer. Okay, so Bitcoin right now, $71,800. Nothing crazy, guys. Look, I'll tell you, statistically, we go up from here. You know, could we get a little slip before the rip? Yeah, but 18 to 84 days is the stat. We're like 2 days on the all-time high. Well, like maybe like 4 or 5 days on the all-time highs now. I wonder if the stat includes like a full-bodied candle close, or if it's like a wick. If it's a full-bodied candle close, you know, we just closed our first weekly candle above it. So, you know, we still got some time. Let's see how this thing plays out, guys. Andrew says, is it still hood to buy stacks? If hood means good, then yeah, I like stacks. We're at a double top though. I mean, so maybe we get a slip. So just be aware. You know, I have my brother, get this, guys. I finally convinced my brother to buy stacks. You know when I convinced him to buy it? Right at the top of that candle. And then went down to 215. Like that morning, he bought it, and then we had a flash crash down to 215. And we came back, thankfully. But those things can happen. And I gave him that warning. I said, you could have a 50% crash tomorrow. And it happened exactly as I predicted with my brother. But if I believe that Bitcoin's going to double in the next 18 to 80 something days, Stacks is going to go into price discovery mode. Stacks is going to be an easy 20x token in my mind. I think we can get a $50 to $100 Stacks, no problem. I believe it could go to 100. I saw Ben Armstrong coming out and saying $50 because he thinks there's going to be a lot of Stacks competition. I think there should be. I just don't see it happening. And so, you know, you could say, well, there's going to be a lot of Ethereum competition, but if you go back to the early bull run for Ethereum, Ethereum was the story, you know, and then you go, there should be a lot of competition for Solana, but Solana was the legend. There's always these outliers that just people go crazy over. I think it's going to be Stacks, personally. Got some Stacks, says Paula Bustamante, but he also wants to catch the dip. Don't blame me, brother. Don't blame me. I want to catch that dip too. We're going to keep buying for now. What's going on with Fulcrum? Was it this chat who was mentioning it? We talk about Fulcrum. Yeah, I mean, I like Fulcrum. It's a great leverage trading platform on Cronos. Let's see what's going on with the price action on Fulcrum, actually. I'm very curious. Nothing great right now, but Cronos, by the way, is down a little bit today. It's down a penny. I saw some people complaining on Twitter about it. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, so it's up over the last, you know, a little bit. Back in February, it was quite lower. So it's, you know, doubled since February. But, you know, it's still new, guys. It's still new. It's still got potentially a lot of upside. We'll see. $24 million market cap. I mean, if Cronos is really going to be a top chain then the leverage trading platform on that chain's token is probably going to do decent. You know, if you want to do 100x leverage on this platform or anything over 30x leverage, you have to stake Fulcrum tokens. A lot of people don't know that. And so there's some of your utility to unlock the capability to do riskier long trades. You need some, or shorts, you need some Fulcrum. Personally, I prefer, if I were to be leverage trading, just using things like Femex. We got a link down below if you want to use it. But Fulcrum is cool. I did a dollar trade just to experience it. You know, I'm not leverage trading, but I did just dabble with it just to experience what it was like. And it's good. It is easy to use. I enjoy it. I think it's going to be I think it's a good product, and I think it's going to do well in the bull market. We'll have to see. And we're in the bull market, by the way. But what I'm saying is I think it's going to do well when Bitcoin doubles and altcoins double and VeChain goes back to its highs and Crow goes back to its highs, and then altcoins start going parabolic. You know, a big question is NFTs, are they valuable anymore? We'll see. 66% of you guys think that Bitcoin is parabolic right now, and you're not wrong. Look at the weekly candles, folks. What did that mean, please? About more. What did what mean, Emmy? I'm very curious. Emmy, you were asking about Fulcrum. You just asked, what does that mean? What do you mean? I will answer your question, Emmy. Thanks for the question. Go ahead and smash that like button. We got 67 viewers and 34 likes. Statistically, by the way, I know that 50% of the people watching this right now are not subscribed. What does it mean to subscribe to a channel? It means literally nothing. There's no commitment. You just get more content from the creators. So if you like us, the Crypto Report as a creator, just subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. No commitment to any of that. It's an easy thing to do. And if you like the content and you want to see more, that's the move, y'all. That's the move. The last one says, if the market cap blows past 3 trillion, what would be the outcome for Bitcoin? The outcome for Bitcoin would maybe be an 80K, 90K Bitcoin, but that doesn't mean it's like 100K Bitcoin. I don't think. I think altcoins are due for more money and inflow. And right now, the overall market cap is at 2.6. So, I mean, we're talking about a 15% move. So what's 15% on top of where Bitcoin's at right now? Whatever that is. It's like, yeah, it's like 85, 90,000, something like that. Emmy's asking, is there no upside to Fulcrum without trading? No, there is more. There's staking, there's like earning, it's just like any, some people are like, well, what? I can just stake it and earn, and you can stake it, you can earn it, you can get access to more leverage, you can do a couple different things with Fulcrum. So there's a couple utilities. Whether that's useful in your mind, that's the question, right? And so when you're trying to build a hypothesis, right? When you're trying to figure something out and decide for yourself, is this valuable? Do I like this hypothesis? You take those things into consideration. I mean, I'm glad you're being smart in the chat and you're questioning things. If you're not questioning things, guys, then you're not doing due diligence. I've looked at Fulcrum. I see there's some staking you can do in there. I see that there's some, the staking for not only for the extra leverage, but also just to stake, to earn. There's a couple things in there. It's interesting. I think it's one tool within the Cronos ecosystem. And I think it's an important tool, and it's the only one really that's doing it in Cronos, so therefore I think it's going to do well. Plus, in crypto, you just have a lot of degenerate gamblers that like to buy altcoins and pump them to the moon, and that's just how it goes, guys. And so, you could take a blindfold, you could put the top 100 coins in, or the top 500 coins even on a dartboard. You could throw a handful of darts, and whatever those 5 darts land on with that blindfold, you can invest in those tokens. You could probably make some money, but that's not what we're doing. We like to look into the hypothesis. We like to look at the reason for why these things are going to pump. That's why we're bullish on Stacks. That's why we're bullish on Cronos. We're bullish on Bitcoin. We're bullish on ETH. We're bullish on Solana. We're bullish on Injective. We're bullish on Cardano. I'm bullish on a lot of things, guys. But I focus in on the ones that I have the most conviction on. And if you have other ones that you want me to check out, I'm happy to look at them. Just like the Earn community did for us today. We talked a little bit about it. We had a little friendly banter in the chat. And after I came at him, I think they left. That's funny. Servan Ordande. I don't think I said your name right, but I love your name. You got it, Emmy. You got it, Emmy. Yeah, I see you in a couple other live streams. You're in a couple, You're a member on a lot of channels, Emmy. You're like famous or something. But thanks for the support. I appreciate it. All right, guys, that's all I got for you in this one. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Bitcoin is pumping a little bit. I mean, not today, right now. We got a red daily candle today, but so Bitcoin's dumping right now. But I think we wake up tomorrow and we see higher prices each day. For the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, we've gotten green candles. I think we get a little more continuation, but I wouldn't be surprised to get a red candle or two either. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. That is all I got for you in this one. Thanks for tuning in. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel for more content. And as always, folks, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and of course, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. More videos later today. As always, I'll see you next time. Peace.